Welcome to this Theta workshop, Theta healing workshop. So usually every Sunday I do tea and tarot, and this Sunday no different. I've already completed my tea and tarot for today, which was lovely, talking about the oracle cards, and then following is now the Theta workshop. So why am I holding this Theta workshop? Well, what is Theta? You know, if I talk to some people know, and some people have no idea. And I'm here to guide you and to talk you through what is Theta. We won't actually be doing any healing today. I'll just be telling you all about the fundamentals of this healing modality. Now, the closest I can think that Theta would be would be Reiki, and I know that most people have heard of Reiki healing. So Reiki healing is basically going to the creator, the universe, Buddha, God, whatever you want to call them. And with the Reiki, they do it with their hands. So the healing comes straight from the creator of all that is, directly through their hands. With Theta, it's a verbal communication, but the healing and the negative beliefs and the positive beliefs are taken and replaced by creator. And it's all done with creator. So myself as a practitioner, I would be the conduit. Ooh, hello. Hi. So I would be the conduit. So that's the simplest way I can explain it to you, is that it's very similar to Reiki. Reiki is done with the hands, whereas Theta is done verbally. No verbal abuse. No, verbally, as in verbal communication and a bit of like life coaching, really, to kind of pull out what the real issue is and get to the bottom belief. So, without further ado, we're going to talk about what is Theta healing, how did it first start, how does it work, and then the third one is what can I offer, right? What's my role in this, in Theta healing? Okay, so Theta healing, what is it? It's a healing modality founded by a lady called Vianna Stiebel in 1995. She came across this as she was searching for, she'd gone to the doctor, she'd got a lot of physical pain, problems with her joints, and some nasty stuff going on. And the doctors just couldn't do anything. So she wanted to look at a more holistic approach, and try and heal herself, right? And that's the holistic way, is that we would always advise going to see a doctor. Yes, this isn't a one and done. But, in conjunction with, talking to your doctor and what is best, you could also work with a healing modality to help yourself and talk to your body, right? So she founded this in 1995 when she was quite poorly. And it's a technique that focuses on thought and prayer. It teaches you to use your natural intuition, relying on the unconditional love of the creator. The creator of all that is. So basically, it's kind of known about the 7 planes of existence, or the dimensions. So let's just say you've heard about 3D, the third dimension, okay? So 3D, that's what we call the third dimension, and that's where we are as humans. Okay, so the third dimension is where humans are. There are actually 7 planes of existence. The first one is for minerals. The first dimension in the universe, in our plane of existence, planes of existence, I should say, is minerals and rocks and crystals. That would be the first dimension. And then, so Mother Earth, basically, in Gaia. Okay? The second plane of existence would be the organic materials, the vitamins, plants, the earth and air spirits, the fairies would live on the second dimension, yes? Now the third is, that's where we are now, that would be animals, humans, and the ego. So the ego is what grounds us, yes? So you've got to have, that heavy energy. We're quite dense on earth. It's a heavy energy, and the ego helps to balance that. So, when people say, about egotistical, you can have a balance. You need some of your ego. You need to have that as a balance in your life, right? You don't want it up there at 100% in ego all the time, but you want it, quite a good balance, in the 40-50% range. Okay, so that's third dimension. So fourth dimension, this would be the spirit world. This is where your ancestors are, the animal spirits, shamans, medicine men. That's the fourth plane of existence, or 4D, fourth dimension. Just still finishing my tea from Tea and Tarot. Okay, so the fifth dimension. The fifth dimension is the Council of the 12. Archangels, guardian angels, guides, soul families, ascended masters, Buddha, Jesus, Saint Germain, all of those guys, all of those ascended masters and guides and guardian angels on the fifth plane. So the sixth plane. I talked in my Tea and Tarot, we talked about the oracle cards, and I use the Akashic Tarot because I deal a lot with the Akashic records, and it's very truthful. It's the truth level is the sixth dimension. There you get nothing but the truth. It can be a little bit hard sometimes because it is the truth, but that is the sixth dimension, and it's the laws of the universe, the law of magnetism, electricity, truth, nature, compassion, cause and effect, justice, wisdom. So most of the laws are in the sixth plane of existence. And then the seventh plane of existence, there lies the creator of all that is. And the job of the practitioner is to work out what the problem is, and then go up to the seventh plane of existence. So sort of go into a semi-trance state, so that I'm dealing directly with the creator. I can always come back down the different planes, yeah. But the most important thing is to check in with the creator, and then I can work with the other levels if and when needed. Okay, so that's the 7 planes of existence. So basically, ThetaHealing, Vanya Stibal found this healing modality, and it goes with the theta brainwave. That's why it's called ThetaHealing. And a theta brainwave cycle allows the practitioner or the teacher to watch the creator do the physical and emotional healing. So basically I stand back and I just ask directly for the creator to do the work. So pretty similar to the Reiki, you're asking the creator to do the work. So what is theta, and how does it work with as a brainwave? Okay, so all frequencies are on hertz, HERTZ. On my website, I have a category called frequencies, and in there you can read about all the different types. The Schumann frequency, which is the main frequency on Earth, how our body resonates with the Earth. There is also the music frequencies, and your chakras also have different frequencies. So let's look at the different brain waves. So we've got delta, which is half a hertz to maximum 3, and that you would go into a delta wave in deep meditation and sleep. Theta is the next one. So theta will be between 3 and 8 hertz, and this is the gateway to teaching and memory, your intuition, and deep meditation. Theta is really good to do when you're just waking up or drifting off to sleep. That's the best way to describe it. You know, you're kind of in that, it's a little bit fuzzy and hazy, a little bit trancy, a little bit in the meditative state, just waking up, you know, or drifting off to sleep. It's a place of holding fears, ancestry, history. So that's the kind of state that we go into when we connect with the Creator. We're not in a deep meditation trance. We're just in that light trance where we just connect with the Creator of all that is. Okay. So we've got the delta, which is when you're asleep. The theta I've just explained. Now we've got the alpha waves, which are between 8 and 12 hertz. Alpha's like in the present. It's like mindful meditation. So mindful meditation, what is that? That's that can be in terms of gratitude. What am I thankful for today? Walking through nature. Oh, look at the beautiful butterflies. You know, being mindful and aware of the present moment. That would be your alpha state. When you're in appreciation and gratitude. Then we've got beta waves. So beta or beta, B-E-T-A, so it's beta or beta, 12 to 38 hertz. Now this is your everyday waking state of consciousness. Fast activity in your brain, you know, you're attentive, you're engaged, problem solving, decision making, you know, dealing with everything that's coming at you from all sides in daily life, okay? And then we have the gamma wave. So the gamma is 38 to 42 hertz. This is the fastest of the brainwave, very high frequency, and the mind has to be quiet to access this. A greater presence of gamma, if we did a test on the different waves, a greater presence of gamma relates to expanded consciousness and spiritual emergence. So somebody that was living in, you know, that had a lot of high frequency gamma waves would be, you would think that there maybe is more an enlightened soul, right? They're able to transition to the gamma waves frequently. So that explains a little bit about the different types of waves and what is theta healing. Okay, so the next question, how does it work? How does it work? Okay, so each practitioner has his or her own style. And we begin by asking permission to connect to your energy. Okay, so to start with, you would come to the session, you would be ready. For me, I offer a 30-minute free consultation, so that we understand the issue or the issues or whatever is going on in your life right now that you want to transform. So we'd come to the session, we'd meet, we'd have already had that discussion. Now I've got to get your permission to connect to your energy. And then, you know, what do you want to work on? Then we'll go through the steps of how it works. So with your permission, after already connecting to your energy, I would do a body scan. And this would tell me you could call it that very deep intuition, yes. Where the problems are in your life. Now, you could have a physical problem, but then it would be manifesting somewhere in your body, right? You could have back, it could be a problem with the back, or your heart chakra is quite closed. Maybe around here, your throat chakra, or your shoulders, or even the crown chakra, you know, whatever is going on. So we do a body scan. And it's what's what we call an intuitive scan. And then we would work on the beliefs. We would do belief work. So that's working, so we're understanding the issue. We've done the body scan. Now we're going to start asking the questions, which is what we call belief work, or digging deeper. So basically we would go through, we would find out what the issue is, and I would, you know, obviously encourage you to talk, and let's find out what the underlying issue is to the surface issue, because, you know, it could be something, I'm having a bad time at work, and it could end up being something to do with your childhood, a childhood memory, and that's just triggering something right now in your daily life, right? So it's just about finding what that is, and getting to the nitty-gritty of the real problem, which is belief work. Now, when we've done that and we found out what it is, we test. So how do I know that I'm right? How do we know that we've got to the correct belief? And then we do something called muscle testing. And muscle testing is where you stand up straight, and I say, okay, let's do a test. So yes, yes, yes means your body goes forward. No, no, no means your body goes back. Okay, and that's not you forcing it, that's just your body's reaction. Okay, so yes is forward and no is back. So then we'll go through the series of the beliefs that we found, the negative beliefs. And we'll just make sure with muscle testing that those are actually the correct beliefs. And if they're not, I would ask Creator to tell me what it is. Anyway, we'll do that testing until we get to the bottom belief. Once we've done that, then we'll sit back down again, and I'll take you through I'll take you up to the Creator if you so choose to come with me. It's a lovely experience, or not, or you can just sit and close your eyes and just feel the energy working through your body. So with your permission, I would then ask the Creator to take away the negative beliefs. And then we would go into a little bit more muscle testing. Have the negative beliefs been removed? Yes, they have. No, they haven't. Maybe there's more work to do. Maybe we've shifted something and something else needs more work, right? So, again, how many sessions do you need? I don't know. It just depends on what the issue is. We could probably do it in a few sessions. Or we could put together a package. Maybe it's something you want to work on long term, over a month or 3 months. So when we've done the testing, we find out what they are. Great. Then we'll go back up to the Creator. Now we'll ask for those for positive beliefs to be for the energy of the positive beliefs to go to you. that was a terrible explanation. I'm not sure. I just got. We're going through Mercury retrograde right now, and for some reason I can't find my words, which is very unusual. So basically, yes, we would get your consent. We would go up to the creator again. We would have we would download. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Download those new beliefs, those positive reinforcements for you. And then again, when we finish that, we would do a muscle test just to make sure that they've actually you've received them, and your body knows that. And then we would that's it. Yeah. So we do the 2 muscle testings. We the creator will take out the negative beliefs. We'll test, put the positive beliefs, download the positive beliefs, again do a muscle testing. And I mean, all of this takes time, yes, because when you're with the creator, it's not me doing the work, it's the creator doing the work. So when he, she, they, the creator, the universe, when they are taking out everything, we just have to sit and be patient, and the creator will tell me when it's done. I will be able to witness it. And know when it's complete. Okay. So you've got to in a Theta session obviously have some sort of belief in a higher power. As I said at the beginning of the workshop, it's a must. Drinking plenty of water is also good. Clears out your toxins. And water just nourishes the body and the soul. So it's always good. Have a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. If you've got children, if you've got pets, whatever else is going on in your household, choose a room where it's quiet, you won't be disturbed, and you can take full advantage of the Theta session and get into the transforming your issue in a positive way. Yeah. You've got to want the positive changes, obviously. If you come to a session and it's a bit wishy-washy for you, you're not really sure, you're not really sure you want the change, then maybe the changes aren't going to happen and you're not going to feel them as much as you would if you really wanted them. So it's always more beneficial for you to want the positive changes, to come to the session ready, ready for the breakdowns and the beliefs and the positive changes that are going to come. Okay. And as I said, how many sessions? That depends on what you want to work on. If it's more complex, if we find that when we're shifting the beliefs, that we're not shifting all of them, but maybe we've shifted some of them, then we'll just we'll make a plan to work on the other issues. Now, this is something that you can do on your own. To become a practitioner for Theta, you have to do a basic course, an advanced course, and then also a third course, which is called Digging Deeper, and that's for the belief work. And you can't actually be a practitioner unless you've done all 3 of those. And of course I have. Now, if you wanted to do the basic Theta, you could take the basic Theta course. You wouldn't be able to be a practitioner, but it would help you to understand the basics of Theta, and also to do some Theta healing on yourself. Very beneficial. I've cleared a lot of beliefs with Theta healing through the courses, and then also myself, working on myself. So what can I offer? Okay, so remember I did the 3 courses. That's the basics to get you to be a practitioner. Now, I also have lots of other gifts that I use with my tarot, my crystals. I have this gift of being clairaudient, so that means I speak to spirits, and I hear them quite easily. Now, I've had this since I was a child, but it's not something I ever talked about, because the era I grew up in, the 70s, it wasn't something you talked about. It was just kind of weird. And still it holds a certain connotation when you talk about, what can you do? And, I speak to the spirits and they give me answers, and they do. And that's just the way it is. And now I've actually come to embrace that, and to use it in my daily practices, and to use it with the healing modalities. You see, I think a lot of people now are looking at holistic medicine, and not trusting the doctors so much. I mean, there's always bad apples, right? There's always good and there's always bad. So you'll always find, I've been really lucky in my life. I've always managed to find really good doctors that have given me really good advice. But I think that the healing modalities like Reiki and Theta are just an amazing gift for yourself, and your soul, because you get a deeper understanding. It's not just, the doctors will just very quickly give you the medicine, but with the healing modalities, we get to the root cause of it, and you do that yourself, and you can see it in motion. You can see how it works, and it's a beautiful experience. Can sometimes be a little upsetting, especially if we're reaching like really deep beliefs that may have come in this lifetime, and may have come from previous lifetimes. You've just dragged it all forward with you. So it's a really deeper understanding and a deeper healing. That's, but I certainly would not. I certainly would advise you to continue with the doctor if you're on certain medications. Okay. Okay. So there are lots of different. If you look for a Theta practitioner, they specialize in lots of different areas of life. Some will deal with pets, some will deal with children, some will deal with families, some will deal with career advice, entrepreneurs, life purpose, working with your DNA to get rid of the core beliefs that have followed you for generational ancestry history. So you'll find that there are many different practitioners, and they just specialize in those different things. Relationships, marriage counselling, very similar. So what do I offer? Okay, so I specialise in life guidance for entrepreneurs, new career or new job, if you're starting a new career or new job, and your soul life purpose alignment. Is it in alignment with what you're meant to do? Soul purpose or life purpose, I often find, is tied into, for most people, it's tied into your career, your life, your business, whatever you're doing, whatever makes you happy. Sometimes it might just be that, that you just want to be a family person, right? That's your role. That's your life purpose, is just to be a mum or a dad, right? That's your soul mission, and you're quite happy doing that. For me, there are practitioners that will help you with that. If it's your life purpose for, as I said, family, relationships. Mine is for entrepreneurs, people starting something new career, new job, new business, and aligning your soul or your life purpose to that. Are you in alignment? Are you going down the right path? Have you chosen the right career, the right job? What business are you starting? What are you doing? What makes you happy? What's giving you joy? Okay. So that's what That's what I offer. As I said, there is a 30-minute free consultation. That's always offer that to, so that we can get to know each other and see if we're a good fit as well, see if we're a good match. Many times we'll talk about in that 30 minutes and find out that maybe, I'm not the person that can help you to your highest good, and maybe there'll be, I'll recommend another practitioner who can help you in that direction. But I definitely commit to serving my highest power, to serving your highest power and the highest good for you, whatever that entails. So we've got the 30-minute free consultation, and then I do a 60-minute session. And these are just solo sessions. So a single session, I do a 60-minute session and a 90-minute session. Obviously 90 minutes is an hour and a half. And, depending on what we're working on, we could get everything done in a 90-minute session, or we might need 2 60-minute sessions. I'm also currently working on package prices, package bundles. And I'm calling them, let me just see, I don't have it, Blissful Bundles. I have it written down here somewhere on a separate piece of paper. Here we go. Blissful Bundles. Obviously my business is called Blissful-Transformation. And so I've got Blissful Bundles. So we've got the solo sessions, 60 minutes and 90 minutes. And then I've also got the 1 month value bundle. I have a 3-month premium bundle and a 3-month executive bundle. And, for each of these, is involved how many sessions. There'll also be a personal catch-up, rebalance session included in the packages. But if you just wanted to start and you wanted to see how it was, we could just start with a 60-minute session and then move into the package, a Blissful Bundle package that suits you. Everything is online, thanks to COVID. I actually prefer working at home, and so this is great for me. And if you've been following my story and my journey on my Facebook and Instagram pages, you'll see that I've just bought a property in Italy, up a mountain in the middle of bloody nowhere. Yes, I was guided to do that. Yeah, I was guided to go to Italy, South Italy. It's about 3 hours drive from Rome. It's in the middle of, it's not far from the skiing resorts. And it's about an hour to the skiing resorts and then about an hour to the coast. The views are beautiful up the mountain. They really are just spectacular views. And it comes with land, so I'm going to make a retreat. So the ThetaHealing that I'm offering and the Tarot Consultations that I'm offering are all online. I'm hoping at some stage when I can open the retreat, it might be ready for this summer, and let's just see if restrictions open and people can travel. I'm hoping so. Right now I'm building the business online, but I'm hoping to take some of this into the retreat so that I can work one-on-one with people and have a tangible experience, touchy-feely. But the energy work, honestly, guys, you wouldn't believe that. You wouldn't think, oh, how does it work then if I'm not going to see you one-to-one personally? How is it going to work online? You'd be amazed at the energy that comes through, even on a screen. It's no different to being hands-on. It's the same. You get the same benefits online. So don't worry about that it's all online. Trust me, it's an amazing experience that can be. I mean, even Reiki, I know that, with the lockdown and people have to do things online. My spiritual mentor, who came to me last year, is offering Reiki online, and she does Holy Fire Reiki. You can get in touch with her through my website, actually. If you go on to learn about the craft, you'll see all the different types of divination that are used. Reiki is there, and Holy Fire Reiki, and you can get in touch with her to do that, and she'll tell you exactly the same. It's an amazing, the modality works with energy, and energy transmits, right? Your field is enormous, right? You can see auras, and I've got a sparkly head right now, but that's not that's a superficial added bonus. But energy does transmit equally. And I know because I've been doing this for some time now. Last year I started, and it's just amazing the interactions I've had over a screen, right? Where you wouldn't believe that would be possible, but it is. Okay, so if you want to look up Theta, remember Vienna Stibel is the lady that founded it in 1995. It's a technique that focuses on your natural intuition, relies on the unconditional love of the creator. We talked about the different planes of existence, of which there are 7. We are on the 3rd. Creator is on the 7th. We talked about the different types of brainwaves. We've got Delta, deep meditation and sleep. Theta, which is on that sort of a mini trance state, mini meditation when we go to the creator. You can often experience that waking up and drifting off to sleep. It's that kind of, you're awake, but it's a little fuzzy. And it's the place of holding all your ancestry history. Then we've got the Alpha, which is in the present, mindful meditation. Then we've got Beta, which is everyday waking state of consciousness, is what you're in a beta state, brainwave state most of the day when you're engaged in problem solving and decision making. And then you've got the Gamma, which if you they're the fastest of the brainwaves, and if you're using gamma waves, if you're using gamma waves, it's a high frequency, and a greater presence of the gamma waves relates to expanded consciousness and spiritual emergence. Yes. So Theta's in there as one of the states where we can reach the creator of all that is. Then we talked about how does it work. We talked about the practitioner. They've got their own styles. I told you about the different areas of your life. You can find a practitioner specifically for you. And we connect with your energy. We do a body scan. Everything's with your permission. We go through the different stages of the belief work, finding out what do you think it is, what it really is. We'll get to the bottom belief, then we'll go and make the changes with the creator. Excuse me. So we'll go to the creator, we'll ask the creator to make those changes to remove the bottom beliefs, the negative beliefs. We'll also ask the creator to replace them with the positive beliefs. We do the muscle testing in between. We'll find out the positive beliefs are always really lovely, yes. A nice fuzzy feeling when you get that energetic download, yeah, lovely. And then we'll finish off with just making sure that everything is set with muscle testing, and again, if there's other things that we haven't managed to clear, we'll talk about doing another session. And then what do I offer? Is the 30-minute free consultation to have a chat, and I do the 60-minute session, a 90-minute session, or we can talk about the blissful bundles. Yeah, the 1 month value, 3-month premium and 3-month executive, whichever one of those you want to go for. Remember to have a quiet space in the house. Always good to be grounded, so have not lying on the bed or anything like that when you have a session. Try and be seated with your feet on the floor. Make sure you've got water, and come with a positive attitude that you want to change. You want things to, you come for the highest good. I will always work the highest good for you, but you have to want that for yourself as well, and you have to want the changes. And if you don't particularly want them, then you're not really going to change anything, right? So come to a session prepared, right? If you want to bring notes, that's fine too. But as I said, we'll start with what you think is the belief, and we'll work down to the bottom belief. Okay, and that's for entrepreneurs, people that want soul, life guidance, what's your purpose, for new business, new career, new job. And that's it. So, on my Blissful Transformation pages, Facebook page and Instagram page, you should find a WhatsApp button that will take you straight through to me personally. That's a business phone. You can contact us there. Or you can book anything on my website, which is blissful-transformation.com. And on there you will read about the different frequencies. We talked about the brainwaves and what theta is. You can look on there about the different frequencies, the Schumann frequency, the chakra frequencies. I also some explanation there about the different divination tools that you can use. Theta and tarot are there, the runes are there, Reiki, meditation, palmistry. You can read about the different divinations on there. It's interesting to read. And of course you can book a tarot consultation or a theta session with me. I'm also in the process of making homemade candles, and they'll be on the website soon to sell. Beautiful, made of soy wax. 2 different price points. I think we have a 6-ounce candle and an 8-ounce candle. One of them looked like a birthday cake. I wanted to eat it. It was like pink and white. It was just all melted together, swirls of the pink and the white together. Yeah, just beautiful colours. There's green, there's blue, there's yellow, orange, pink, white. So I'll be taking some photographs of those soon and putting them on the website for sale. And that's going to be incredible to start selling my own homemade candles, right? So watch this space. I definitely will be doing tea and tarot every Sunday and continuing with that. If you want to go back and watch previous videos, you can see them on my website, or you can just go back into any one of my pages and find the videos. The theta, I may do another one. I may do another theta workshop, maybe next Sunday or maybe in 2 weeks' time, for people that didn't get to join today, or some more information about how it works. Okay, so I think that finishes that. I hope you enjoyed it. It's always fun to do these live videos. When I started on Facebook, I did 2 on Facebook, and the sound quality was terrible. I don't know why, but on Instagram the sound is much better, and I find it's just easier to work with. The screen's easier to work with. The video's easiest to save, and I can see everybody's comments. Hi and bye. Thank you for joining me. It's been wonderful. And don't forget the WhatsApp button or my website page to book or to connect with me. I'm here to help and guide you. Okay? Namaste, my friends. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Bye-bye.